Willkommen hier bei Hackerschwano mit einem Late-Night-Stream.
Und wir sollten uns muten, damit wir unsere Calls nicht reinrufen.
Ja. Oder
Ja.
den Channel wechseln.
Ach nö, ihr könnt ja ruhig hier bleiben. Wie ihr schon hört, sind die anderen Idioten auch dabei. World in Conflict steht an. Quasi das moderne, was wollte ich jetzt sagen? Das moderne World in Conflict. So, Namen ausnehmen. Was für eine Schwierigkeit nimmst du, David? Also, was würdest du mir empfehlen?
Fangen wir nehmen ruhig Mittel.
Es gibt nur Easy, Normal, Hard und Very Hard.
Ja, dann nimm Normal. Macht, glaube ich, keinen Unterschied.
Ne, dann nehme ich Hard.
Willst du also auf die harte Tour? So.
Oh, ich könnte auch erst die Tutorials spielen. Gehst du Start Tutorial? Alles sure, okay. Wir nehmen mal das Tutorial hier. Das krieg ich wirklich direkt auf die Fresse. Bin ich mal gespannt, wenn es COH in modern ist, kann das mir eigentlich nur gefallen.
Es hat ein bisschen weniger Micromanagement, obwohl du auch halt so Waffen. Keine Ahnung. Der Schützenpanzer.
Oh, nur weil der Idiot vor mir stand, Alter. Blöder Wichser.
Und die Grafik ist nicht ganz so gut, muss ich auf den ersten Schlag sagen.
Es ist ja auch älter.
Ah, das muss doch nichts heißen, klar. Wenn man so viele alte Spiele wie ich spiele, guck dir Silent Hill 3 an. Was soll ich denn da sagen?
Ich finde die Grafik immer noch
Ja,
hübsch eigentlich.
moin auf die Entfernung, alles klar.
Ich meine auch gerade die Effekte von den Waffen sind sehr schön.
Silent Hill 3 kann ich auch mal wieder spielen. Das habe ich jetzt im Unterricht immer gespielt.
Well, if it isn't our latest West Point prodigy, I'm Master Sergeant Watson, and I'll be in charge of your training. This is the National Training Center, where you will be finalizing your officer training. At West Point, they taught you how to be an officer. Here, we're gonna teach you how to fight.
Okay.
Viel zu spät abgedrückt.
Lesson 1, the camera.
I think.
Hey,
Start
jetzt hab
out
ich
with
meine
the
Pistole
control of the
geworfen,
battlefield
egal.
camera. You use the WASD keys to move the camera.
Das heißt,
So
so
why
von
don't you
das
show
Spiel.
me some of those West Point skills
Ja.
by moving the camera around for a bit?
Der klang
Press
zumindest
the
nicht
A
russisch.
key to move the camera to the left.
Ja.
Good. Now press the W key to move the camera forward.
Ach komm schon, jetzt muss ich echt
Good
Kamera
work.
nach vorne, nach
Press
hinten.
the D key to move the camera to the right.
Oh, jetzt muss ich nach D. Ja,
Excellent.
komm.
Now press the S key to move
Ja,
the
ich
camera
weiß, dass
backwards.
WASD ist.
Well, what do you know? Seems they do teach you some useful stuff at West Point after all. Next up is camera panning and tilting. You do this by moving the mouse cursor
One
to
shot.
the edge of the screen. Let's start by panning the camera to the left. Do this now. Excellent. Go ahead and move the mouse cursor to the right edge of the screen.
Ja.
Pan to the right. Good job. Now move the mouse cursor to the top edge of the screen to pan upwards. Great.
Fuck, ich muss dir so
Last but
Phase
not
stellen.
least, move the mouse cursor to the bottom edge
Oh,
of the
cool,
screen to
Panzer.
pan downwards.
Ja, downwards.
If you really want to stretch your legs, we have a function called mouse look that allows you to look freely around the battlefield. To activate this, you press and hold the middle mouse button.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Well
Nice
done,
job.
sir. Now let's get down for a closer look at the terrain. You can move the camera closer to the ground by using the mouse scroll wheel. Try this now. Good. Now try moving the camera away from the ground. Now I'll show you something my platoon sergeant in the A. Shaw Valley taught me many years ago.
Ah,
The
mit rechts
Minimap.
kann man das so bewegen.
This gives you an excellent top-down view of the
Ja, das
battlefield,
steuerst deswegen
allowing you to
bisschen wie ein
quickly move
Shooter.
to a specific position.
Ja, die kann
By
man schon.
clicking the
Connector.
left mouse button on the
One on spot.
minimap,
One
you
stairs.
can instantly move the camera to that location.
One on spot.
Impressive. We have just one more
One
thing,
ticket.
and then we're done for the day. See that red circle? Show me
That's
what
the
you've
ticket.
learned by moving the camera through it.
Ich muss
Good.
jetzt echt die
Now
Kamera
move
durch
on
die
to the
scheiß
next one.
Circle gehen.
Die Steuerung ist sich mal dran gewöhnen. Hier ist
Ja,
der Ticket.
aber das ist behindert, das Tutorial zu machen.
Good. Now move on to the next one.
Seid ihr eigentlich alle behindert?
Good. Now move on to the next one.
Ja.
Alles klar.
Ich hab so oft gecallt,
Keep this up, we'll get you shipped to Europe in no time.
denn ich Idiot.
I hear they have a real shortage of junior officers there.
Wer hat gecallt?
You got more spunk than most of the West Point pukes we get sent out here, I'll give you that. Let's see how you handle this next lesson.
I wouldn't trust my bacon to any other tank than a neighbor.
One is short.
I'm gonna give you command of a Humvee. To issue orders to it, you have to select it first. And to do that,
And
you
another one
left
is
click
B.
on it with your mouse. If you want to select multiple units at the same time, you can create a selection box by clicking and holding the left mouse button and then drag the box around the units you want to select.
Cool, mein eigener Humvee. Oh, der Humvee klingt wie in Battlefield 2. Das ist
Good. Now with the Humvee selected, you can start ordering it around. To issue a move order, select the Humvee and then right-click in the world where you want it to go.
Räder drehen sich immer vorwärts.
Driving quickly. Roll it out.
Ready to drive. Partner in gear. Driving quickly. Moving
So, das,
fast,
geht das
sir.
mal vom dreht sich immer
Roll
vorwärts,
it
mach mal
out.
vorwärts,
Moving
rückwärts
fast,
fahren.
sir.
Good. Now I'm gonna teach you about transports. For this part of the exercise,
Ja, moin.
I'll give you command of an infantry squad along with the
Klingst
Humvee.
echt wie ein Hookie mittlerweile.
Select the infantry squad and order the soldiers to enter the Humvee by right-clicking on the Humvee.
Yes, sir. Ready for getting a ride, sir.
At home. Big kid. Then we
Jawohl.
Everyone's aboard.
Good.
Es geht da wirklich
Now,
die
since the
Kampfgefühle.
infantry squad is inside the Humvee,
Ich hab's
you
ja
can
gesagt.
no longer issue orders to them.
Was?
However, you can move the
Er wollte
Humvee
einen
around
Konflikt
as
vertreten.
usual.
Worüber labert er denn?
To unload the
Ach so.
infantry squad, simply select the Humvee
Ich hab
and
ihn
click the
gemutet.
unload button on the order pallet. Try that now.
Transport.
Well done. Now let's move on to combat. Not for real though.
Transport.
This is a simulated exercise and
Oh,
the
die war
Aktuelle
scheiße.
will be your enemy. I hope you didn't wet your pants there. To tell a unit to attack, select the unit you want to use and then right-click on an enemy unit. See those units
AWP
there?
Kitchen.
They
Sag
don't
das
seem
denen, nicht
too
mir.
friendly, do they?
AWP Kitchen.
Well, what are you waiting for? Light them up!
And one shot.
Reporting in.
Looks
Securing
relativ
buildings,
clear.
sir.
Das ist eigentlich relativ angenehm. Die Steuerung ist halt wirklich.
It's clear so far. Watch out for connector maybe.
I heard we're losing ground over there. We hit that soldier right on.
Ah, mal eine gute Entscheidung von mir. Wo muss mein Humvee hin?
David, willst du die AWP?
Moving to
Nein.
position. Entering building.
Anyone AWP?
Hab ihn. Schon weit von der Text gebaut.
Ready for duty.
Oh, die schießen zurück.
That
Okay,
soldier
das macht
won't
jetzt
fight
schon
again.
So das.
Ich hab gesagt, dass es Bock macht.
Das lassen wir zusammen im Multiplayer.
That's the spirit, sir. They'll fear you in Germany. To
One
really
city.
be all you can be in urban warfare, you need to make good use of the surrounding terrain. See that building over there? You can move your infantry squads inside to give them
Ich bin doch schon drin, Alter. Ich bin im Tutorial einen Schritt voraus.
Select your infantry squad and move the mouse cursor over to that building. The cursor changes to indicate that you can order your infantry squad inside. To do this, you select your infantry
Last
squad
one shot.
and right-click on the building. Do so now.
Meine Jungs sind schon in dem Building.
Infantry good to go.
So,
Moving
thumbs up.
out. Ready for duty. Going into the building.
Good. With your infantry squad inside the building, it becomes much harder for the enemy to spot you. And your men will also take less damage from incoming fire because of the cover that the building provides. Let's see what happens when this enemy vehicle tries to speed past your infantry squad.
Fuck, jetzt hab ich auf. Oh.
That vehicle is a wreck.
Did you see that? Op 4 barely got a shot off. Well done, sir. To order your squad to leave the building, select the building and then right-click anywhere outside.
Moving out.
Good job, sir. Remember to seek cover with your infantry whenever possible, since they're a lot more exposed than other units.
Going into the building.
Now let's talk a little about unit special abilities. They will undoubtedly save your life one day, so pay attention. For this next exercise, I'm giving you command of a Bradley infantry vehicle. Start by selecting the Bradley. Good. On your order palette, you can now see that the Bradley has two special abilities. One offensive ability and one defensive ability. The offensive ability will help you kill hostiles faster, and the defensive ability will help you increase your unit's survivability. All special abilities have a cooldown timer. This is the time it takes for the unit to reload the required munitions or catch their collective breaths. This means you'll have to use that think box of yours to decide when to use each ability. This Humvee will only take damage from your offensive ability, so don't bother shooting at it with the chain gun. To use an offensive special ability, you left-click the corresponding button. Do that now.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Now left-click on the Humvee to launch a tow missile at it. Not bad at all, sir. As you can see, that ability is now cooling down, and you will have to wait a certain time before a new missile can be fired. Some units also come with a defensive special ability. Your Bradley, for example, has a smoke screen that it can deploy to hide from other hostiles. It's deployed immediately when you left-click the corresponding button, so don't fire it prematurely. Most units have unique special abilities, so make sure that you learn how each one works. They are one of the main keys to gaining the upper hand on the battlefield. That's basically all you need to know about movement and combat. Keep this up and you'll be graduating from here top of your class. Then you'll face the harsh school of real combat. I'll see you tomorrow when we'll talk about command points and objectives.
Oh Gott, ich habe jetzt schon keinen Bock mehr auf das Ding. Ja, lesson 3.
So you haven't quit on us yet. Today I'm going to teach you about command points and objectives. A complete understanding of these concepts is crucial if you plan to succeed as a combat officer, so listen up. What you see here is a command point. Control of these points is the deciding factor when you struggle for mastery of a battlefield. Often, capturing a command point will give you access to additional reinforcements as well as shifting the battle in your favor. A command point is colored differently depending on its state. White means it's neutral, that no one is controlling it. Red means that it's under enemy control. And green means the good guys, which means us are in control. To capture a command point, you need to place your units inside each of the connected circles, or perimeter points. And when you've done this, the command point will be yours. Well done, sir. That command point belongs to Uncle Sam. Now we move on to objectives. When you're on a mission, your commanding officer will provide you with a string of objectives which you have to fulfill in order to complete the mission. These objectives come in two different kinds: primary objectives and secondary objectives. To review your objectives, simply open the objectives log by clicking on the objectives button near the minimap. Do that now.
Was? Open Objective Browser? Das habe ich gerade nicht aufgepasst. Ist das die Drop Zone? Okay. Okay, das ist auch cool. Ist da was, Kinders? Wir gehen jetzt einfach in so ein scheiß Gefecht rein hier. Komm, wir spielen auf normal und gut ist. Ab geht. Hab's keine Lust hier. Ist ja nicht das erste RTS, was ich spiele. Sollen wir nicht so tun, als wäre ich hier der absolute letzte Volldepp. Ich meine, ich könnte zwar sein, aber sie sollen das nicht so tun. Das ist das, was mich stört. Oh, da oben die A10. Ich liebe die A10. Die A10 ist ein geiles Flugzeug. Einfach nur hässlich groß und eine Menge Feuerkraft. Sehr sympathischer Flieger. Da ist sie wieder über dem Startfeld. Ah, schön. Ich habe noch ein Lego-Modell davon. Echt ein geiles Ding. So, wie sieht das aus mit Spiel hier? Ich habe nicht gestartet, um mir hier einen Ladebildschirm anzuschauen, auch wenn die echt ganz geil gemacht sind. Bisschen eine A10. Ha, schön. Mensch. Ich spiele nicht auf dem Computer, aber ich Ladezeiten habe ich auf der PlayStation 4 hier.
Well, well, if it isn't our latest West Point prodigy, I'm Master Sergeant
Nein, muss ich jetzt schon wieder.
This is the National Training Center, where you will be finalizing your
Nein,
officer
muss ich
training.
jetzt das scheiß
At
Tutorial
West Point, they
trotzdem
taught you how to
machen?
be an officer. Here, we're gonna teach you how to fight.
Ihr wollt mich flachsen, oder? Kann ich das irgendwie überspringen? Ah, guck mal hier. ER, richtig. Shortcuts. Oh, pff. Fuck, jetzt muss ich echt das Scheiß
We'll
Ding.
start out with the control of the battlefield.
Ja, ist
Good. Now press.
ja,
Good work. Excellent. Well, what do you? Excellent. Go ahead.
oh,
good job.
Was eine
Now-
Scheiße.
Great.
Ja, halt die Fresse.
If you really want to stretch your
Ja.
well done,
Ja.
sir. Good. Now try.
Ja,
Now I'll
bla.
show you something. By clicking the left mouse button on the minimap, you can instantly move.
Ja, Bams. Oh, was sogar eine schöne Einstellung.
Impressive. We have just one more thing,
Oh
and then
nee,
we're
jetzt
done
ist
for
die
the
Flieger schon
day.
wieder abfliegen. Ja, komm,
See
halt die
that red
Fresse
circle?
jetzt.
Show me what you've learned by moving the camera through it. Good. Now move on to the next one.
Bams.
Good.
Bams.
Now move on to the next one.
Ah, guck mal, die Kamera wird doch langsamer. So näher man dran ist.
Good. Now move on to the next one.
Move on to the next one. Besser, wenn du mal deine Fresse hältst.
Keep this up, we'll get you shipped to Europe in no time. I hear they have a real shortage of junior officers there.
Ja. Oh Gott, ich
You
muss
got
das
more
immer-
spunk than most. I'm gonna give you command of
Ja. Ja, unser Humvee, oh, was für Überraschung. Ja, oh Gott, ey. Ich gebe das jetzt schon auf den Sack hier. Ich will jetzt in den Krieg.
good. Now with the Humvee
Halt die
select,
Fresse.
good. Now I'm gonna select the infantry squad and order the soldiers to enter the Humvee by right-clicking on the
Ja,
Humvee.
ja, ich weiß. Oh Gott. Gib die Maus wieder. Gib die Maus jetzt. Wo ist die Maus? Da ist die Maus.
Fit for
Zack.
fight, sir. Moving into the
Rein da.
transport. We're all in the
Wunderbar.
Good.
transport.
Now since the infantry squad is inside the Humvee, you can no longer issue orders to them. However, you can move the Humvee around as usual. To unload the infantry squad, simply select the Humvee and click the unload button on the order pallet. Try that now. Well done. Now, to tell a unit, see those units there? They don't seem too friendly, do they? Well, what are you waiting for? Light them up!
Da fährt mein Humvee einfach weg. Und parkt da. Da ist mein Humvee hin. Zu nah ran scrollen dafür aber auch auf. Ne? Obwohl sieht eigentlich auch ganz gut in Ordnung aus. So, jetzt kommt die Kanne hier runter. Wir sind schon im Gebäude. Ich gehe jetzt richtig auf den Sack.
We get that soldier right on.
USS Air Rifle.
Trying to pin us down! Look out!
We took out the target.
The hell are they firing from?
Oh, der soll keine AKs. Guck mich an.
Check your ammo. Short burst over.
Du bist ja letzte noch lebt.
Trying to pin us down! Look out!
Poor! That's the spirit, sir. They'll fear you in Germany.
Ja, in Germany fürchten sie mich
To
etwa.
really be all you can be in urban warfare, see that building over there? You can move your infantry squads
ich weiß.
inside to give them extra protection against enemy fire.
Habt ihr gesehen,
Select your
hinten rechts?
infantry squad and move the mouse cursor over to that
Wir
building.
haben hier gerade die
The
Laterne
cursor
umgefahren.
changes to indicate that you can order your infantry squad inside. To do this, you select your infantry squad and right-click on the building. Do so now. Good. With your infantry, let's see what happens.
Und kurz wie die Türen aufgehen.
That vehicle is a wreck.
Did you see that?
Ja,
Op 4
klar.
to audio.
Yes, sir. Right. Moving out.
Good job, sir. Remember to seek cover with your infantry
Ach, cool,
whenever
guck mal.
possible,
Das
since
finde ich
they're a
cool.
lot
So
more
kann ich
exposed
diese
than other
Informationen
units.
anordnen. Das ist echt cool.
Now let's talk a little about for this next exercise. Start by good. On your order palette, you can now see that the Bradley has two special abilities.
Ich
One
weiß,
offensive
ja.
and one defensive.
Ja,
The off
ja.
all special abilities. This Humvee will only take damage from your offensive ability, so don't bother shooting at it with the chain gun. To use an offensive special ability, you left-click the corresponding button. Do that now. Good. Now left-click on the Humvee to launch a tow missile at it.
Laying down suppressing fire.
Ist das nicht eh? Ach, eben ist gut.
Not bad at all, sir. As you can see, that ability is now cooling down, and you will have to wait a certain time before a new missile can be fired. Some units also come with a defensive special ability. Your Bradley, for example, has a smoke screen that it can deploy to hide from other hostiles. It's deployed immediately when you left-click the corresponding button, so don't fire it prematurely. Most units have unique special abilities, so make sure that you learn how each one works. They are one of the main keys to gaining the upper hand on the battlefield. That's basically...
Ja, next level. Oh Gott, ey, hätte ich gewusst, dass wir das alle
So
normal
you
spielen
haven't quit on
müssen.
us yet.
Da willst du
What you
einmal
see
schlau
here
sein.
is a command point. Control of these points is the deciding factor when you struggle for mastery of a battlefield. Often, capturing a command point will give you access to additional reinforcements as well as shifting the battle in your favor. A command point is colored differently depending on its state. White means it's neutral, that no one is controlling it.
Rot die
Red means
Bösen.
that it's under enemy control. And green means the good guys, which
Which
means
means us.
are in control. To capture a command point, you need to place your units inside each of the connected circles, or perimeter points. And when you've done this, the command point will be yours. Well done, sir. That command point belongs to Uncle Sam.
soweit ich ihm was
Now we
verstehe,
move
war
on
das
to
die-
objectives. When you're on a mission, your commanding officer will provide you with a string of objectives which you have to fulfill in order to complete the mission. These objectives come in two different kinds: primary objectives and secondary objectives. To review your objectives, simply
that's echt
open the
cool.
objectives log by clicking on the objectives button near the minimap. Do that now.
Ah, da Objectives, okay. Okay.
Primary objectives are crucial for mission success. Fail one of these, and you will fail the mission. See that command point there? Your new primary objective is to secure it, just like you did in the previous exercise.
Armored transport reporting in. Tracks are moving. We are ready to rumble. Rolling, sir. Move to that perimeter. Armor is combat ready. Moving out. Consider it done, sir. Taking the perimeter. Bradley APC.
Well done.
Aber ich
Primary objective completed, but you're not done yet. As I mentioned before, you will be given both primary and secondary objectives. Secondary objectives are optional, but you should still try to complete them. You won't fail the mission if you ignore them, but promotions and other rewards might be slow in coming. When you complete a secondary objective, you will often be rewarded, and trust me, you will need whatever edge you can get if you're hoping to get by when the shooting starts. Now for the actual exercise. Your primary objective is to capture that command point, and your secondary objective is to eliminate that infantry squad. Get moving, sir.
Bradley infantry transport ready. Moving as ordered.
Okay, ab geht's.
Yes, sir. APC moving out. Enemy down.
Schön weit. Jawohl.
Bradley here is going to push it, sir. Ready. Driving to coordinates. Armor's ready to go.
Okay,
Moving out.
So macht uns auch schon Spaß hier.
Primary and secondary objectives completed. You're starting to shape up, sir. I'll see you here tomorrow for your next lesson.
Driving to coordinates.
Ah, es macht schon Spaß hier. Oh, ich habe aus Versehen die Stromleitung von der ganzen Basis gekillt. Ach, cool mit der Stromleitung. Reinforcements.
Seems you're determined to make it through to the end, sir. I guess you're eager to get to Europe and do some good.
Yeah.
Today I'll teach you about reinforcements. It's the inevitable rule of war that men get hurt and die. But as a commander, you must stay focused on the big picture and complete your objectives. And for you to be able to do this, your commander will give you access to reinforcements. First off, you need to activate the reinforcement menu.
Okay.
Press the reinforcements button now. Good. Your available reinforcements are shown as points. In the left-hand column, you can see the amount available. In the right-hand column, show you the amount incoming. The available points are ready for you to use. You can spend them on units and then have these units delivered to the battlefield. The incoming points will be added to your pool of available points over time. Each unit has a point value tied to it. This is the amount it would cost you to order down one such unit.
Ja.
That Bradley IFV, for example, costs 750 reinforcement points and about 3 million taxpayer dollars. If you should lose one in action, those 750 points will be reimbursed to your incoming points pool, and after a while, they will be available to spend again. To start ordering units, you need to place a drop zone marker. The marker indicates where the transport aircrafts will drop your units. Click the drop zone button.
Okay, jetzt. Habe ich geöffnet?
You're looking at the mega map. From here, you get a detailed overview of the entire battlefield, but it also removes you from the tactical situation on the ground. Right now, the only thing you can do in the mega map is to place your drop zone marker. Well done, sir. I knew you'd have no trouble with this. With the drop zone marker placed, you're ready to order in reinforcements. You now have 2,000 reinforcement points to spend as you see fit. To order in some units, you start by left-clicking the reinforcements button. Left-click on a unit that you wish to purchase. Clicking on a unit multiple times would add multiple units of that kind. To remove a unit, simply right-click on its icon or left-click on the unit icon in the order box below. You can see your current order in the order box along with the total cost of your order. This amount can never exceed the amount of available reinforcement points, so choose wisely. When you've completed your order, you click the deploy button. Do so now.
Das heißt hier der Deploy-Button.
It'll take some time for your reinforcements to arrive since they're being brought in by air. Plan your reinforcement orders accordingly.
Oh, wie geil. Da kommt eine C-130. Oh, wie fett ist das denn? Okay, das ist echt
Superb
cool.
job, sir. Only one more day until graduation. I'll see you back here tomorrow.
That was the last one, sir.
Yes, sir. Armor available. Bradley on the roll.
Okay, das ist geil. So, komm schon, bitte die letzte jetzt hier. Oh, Alter, das ist ein
Welcome back to the final lesson, sir. Seems you're made of sterner stuff than I first thought. Today, I'll teach you about the most powerful weapon an officer has in his arsenal. No, I'm not talking about what's between your legs, sir. I'm talking about the radio. With the radio, you can call in tactical aids. They encompass everything from reconnaissance flights to artillery barrages and airstrikes. And they'll provide you with a real advantage in a tight spot. As you succeed on the battlefield by killing the enemy and capturing command points, you will receive tactical aid points. These can then be used to call in tactical aids. Today's your lucky day, though, because you will be provided with a steady stream of tactical aid points regardless of your battlefield
Tactical
performance.
aid!
And to spice things up a bit, I've ordered the I-4 to place some hostile targets for you to practice on. I know you're itching to get started, so don't let me hold you back. Get to it! Good. To deploy a tactical aid, simply left-click the weapon or aid you want, and then left-click in the world where you want it deployed.
Tankbuster. Free times. Ah, okay. Airstrike. Laser guided bomb. Buildings. Heavy artillery barrage. 38. Ja, auf den Airstrike einmal.
Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready.
So, wer braucht er jetzt? Ah, da steht er dran, ja.
Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out.
Und
This is
Wunderbar.
Iceman. Cluster bomb hit for full effect. This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target. This is Iceman. Coordinates delivered, over.
Ich würde sagen, ist alle kaputt. Na, 10, Junge.
Hunter here. I didn't see any enemies at the coordinates. Over.
Oh, das Gebäude ist im Arsch. Wie cool ist das denn? Also sind jetzt alle kaputt hier oder was? Da sind noch welche. Ich werde aber auf den Tankbuster warten. Ich will nochmal eine A10 haben. Ich liebe die A10. Was ist das, kleiner?
Я не говорю, что Абрамс лучше наших танков, но это отличная
Die reden
машина.
sogar Russisch.
Ты как хочешь, но лично я полезу только в Т-8.
Copy that. Wolverine is primed and in the air.
Der Laser Guided Bomb jetzt hier das Ding wegknallt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Das hat gesessen. So, sehen wir den noch hier. Ah ne, wir warten auf die Erzählung. Wir warten auf die Erzählung.
И что, когда начнется стрельба, от этой жестянки будет толк?
Лучше подумай о том, что у ребят снаружи и такой брони нет.
Worüber unterhalten die sich? Ach. Wenn jetzt der André hier wäre. Ja, ich weiß. Ich will aber auf die R10 warten.
Что-то тут тесновато. У меня уже ноги сводят.
И не говори. Сейчас бы вылезти, поразмяться.
Roger that. I have enemy tanks on my scope. Over and out. This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target. Roger.
Jawohl.
Our 4 targets destroyed. Superb job.
Hunter out.
As you might have noticed, it took some time before the tactical aid was
Geil.
deployed. This time varies depending on the tactical aid in question, so you
Wie
need to
geil, die
plan
fliegen so
ahead
richtig
and
rum.
analyze the movement of your enemies in order to hit.
Ja, geil.
Now those targets you just...
Wieder mehr Targets hier? Ja. Oh, das ist ein russischer Kampfpanzer hier.
Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready.
Oh fuck, die bewegen sich.
This is Wolverine. Bunker Buster ordered, commencing attack. Zulu Niner, we copy. Firing for effect. Over. Wolverine here. Bomb away. Heading back home. Roger that. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates.
Fuck, die fahren immer weiter. Eins, komm schon, jetzt aber. Okay, aber das ist ein cooler Spielplatz.
Fire mission completed. Zulu Niner out. This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target. Roger that. I have enemy tanks on my scope. Over and out. Nice shoot.
Yeah.
Direct hit on hostiles. Those coordinates were no good. Hunter out. Hunter here. I didn't see any enemies at the coordinates. Over. Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out. Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bombs.
Okay. Das dauert jetzt eine Weile. Okay, das ist schon ein bisschen kniffliger tatsächlich.
Yeah, enemy units in the target area are neutralized. Iceman out.
Okay, ich habe so schon mal ein paar erwischt hier.
Copy that. Wolverine is primed and in the air.
Nein, es bewegt sich wieder.
Copy that. Fire mission received. Zulu Niner out. This is Wolverine. Payload dropped at coordinates given.
Hoorah, sir. All our 4 targets destroyed. That was an excellent performance by all standards.
Naja.
Congratulations on completing this course. Only actual combat can teach you the rest.
Ja. Oh, endlich lief Tutorial. Nein, ich will nicht das Tutorial Run. Endlich. Jetzt geht's endlich ab.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver...
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan. They knew war.
Schon mal ein geiles Intro. Das sieht aus wie Sniper Elite 2.
Mind the road, comrade.
Ich kann davon nichts lesen, ich kann kein Kyrillisch.
Volodya.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while. It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky. I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me. Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, Comrade. How could they send anyone but me? Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see. But I am very important, am I not?
Wie cool, da hinten steht sogar das 40-jährige Feiertagsschild.
Father-in-law is. It's good to see you, old friend. So, how are we doing? Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this. The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey. So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When? Soon.
Die werden drauf gehen.
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait. Stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol-1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins.
What? Ich spiele die Russen?
Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. Sokol 1, out.
Ach du Scheiße. And we are now at war. Na dann, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Zvezda. We are in position. Rio. Zvezda here. We are ready to enter the camp. We'll start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing the guard tower. Just give the word, Lieutenant.
Ich glaube, es wäre besser hier aus dem Waldstück.
Yet, Comrade Lieutenant. That would mean suicide. Engaging.
Okay, ich kann also wirklich nur... Ja, renn einfach geradezu auf dieses...
Fire. In transit.
Die haben anscheinend schallgedämpfte Waffen.
Camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AAM placement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We're staying out of sight. Go.
Okay.
Area clear.
4 böse Russen machen böse russische Dinger.
This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now.
Well done, Romanov. One target remaining.
Romanov.
Go north.
Guard tower clear. Negative. In transit. Acknowledged. Engaging. Guard neutralized. Go. Engaging.
Sind nur noch 4 oder ist einer tot? Es sind nur noch 2.
Clear. Enemy killed. Moving.
Wie schnell der Hubschrauber gleich wieder.
Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition. Moving. All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
Sokol 1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched. Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Okay, das war jetzt doch relativ easy.
Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. Sokol 1, out.
Eine Stunde später. Oh, ich mag ja so Kalter Krieg. Kalter Krieg ist ein Zeit, die mich sowieso sehr interessiert.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training?
Oh!
But
Ein A4769. Spiel ich in Splinter ist auch ein LKW. Also den Jeep. Den kenn ich.
It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall. Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight. They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get your vehicles! We go to war!
Oh, das war meine Ansprache.
Romanov, the explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark. So call one to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy.
Okay, keep die Steuerung.
Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
Muss ich machen. Ah, okay.
All dock here. Firing for effect. Over.
This is Sokol 1. Red Dome. I say again, Red Dome. Make me proud.
Heavy barrage annihilated the enemy at the coordinates.
We have three main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command.
Oh, es wird die Mauer abgerissen. Vergessen nicht.
Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter. We must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them. The advance has begun, Romanov. Order your tanks to assault at once.
Yes. Jetzt geht ab, jetzt geht ab. Schön auseinander sichern, dass sie das Feuer ist.
To Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием!
Understood, Malashenko. You will get assistance.
Enemy targeted.
Schießt nicht so scheiße, man. Keine Ahnung. Der Artillery Strike scheint ganz gut zu werden. Da ist die gute Deutschlandflagge. Die nehmen wir da ein. Coolen Treckern. Gut, dass es nicht so gekommen ist.
Well done, Lieutenant. Baseline Volga is secure. Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Malashenko pushes forward.
This is Malashenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Target locked and engaged.
Molotov here. Artillery strike hit the mark. Enemy casualties recorded.
Moving now. Analyze the enemy.
Molotov here. Artillery strike on the way. We annihilated the enemy in the dark area. Molotov out.
Combat School, okay.
Finally, now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Ah, okay, das liegt da.
Heavy armor here.
Okay, jetzt baut er quasi Sachen hier. Ja, zack, jetzt ist das fertig.
Want us to punch through the enemy lines?
Machine gun fortifications. Anti-air fortifications.
Heavy armor here. Heading for the position.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
This is Dnieper calling Sokol 1. We're under heavy attack by the Molky Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper. Come in, Dnieper. Short. We have to secure Molky Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge.
Okay.
You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Yeah, the Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
No, Romano. The enemy helicopters will destroy you if you move ahead without AA support.
Moment mal, ich muss doch jetzt hier...
Good call, Romanov.
Ah, okay.
Those units will be with you shortly.
Alter, die Szenerie ist schon krank. Guck mal, die werfen sogar Flares ab und
You are
alles.
ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there. You have incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
We could clear the sky, Tavarish Commander. That helicopter stand a chance.
Oh, Apache down, alles jawohl.
Moving heavy AA to Newport, we will move to the position.
British Commander, we're with you.
More enemy helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romano.
Available for heavy air defense. Target eliminated, Tavarish Commander. You're locked on the lock, engaging!
Give us the command to drive over the enemy. Hostile. Enemy spotted. Target for the targets.
Target eliminated, Tavarish Commander.
Wo kommt das Raketen her? Die kommen einfach aus dem Weg.
Gas turbines warmed up. Drive on.
Affirmative. Coordinates received. Molotov out.
Hostile armor defeated.
We annihilated the enemy in the dark area. Molotov out.
Hab ich doch gern gemacht, aber...
Good thing you got...
Nein, was passiert jetzt? Oh. Jetzt das Spiel abgeschmiert. Nein! So eine Scheiße. Ich würde sagen, das war ein erster Eindruck in World in Conflict. Schade, dass das Spiel abgeschmiert ist. Aber vielleicht sehen wir uns halt auch nochmal wieder, wenn ich dann wieder World in Conflict spiele. Bis zum nächsten Mal, oder rein, macht es gut und tschüss.